Ireland's economy absolutely booming, says Stephen Odiwa, the founder and owner of Dublin's Stank Cafe and restaurant chain. But it has left people facing a very unequal and difficult society to work in. At the top of Dia's concerns is housing, which is cited by businesses large and small as a significant barrier to Ireland's economic growth. The capital is not alone. Cities from Cork to Limerick report acute housing shortages, rising levels of homelessness. Housing is such a big issue, probably the number one issue business face at the moment, he says. For most people in the city, finding a job is easy, but finding a place to live is very difficult. So tell me, if a human being can find a work very easy in Ireland, but it's very difficult to find a place to live, to be able to have a sound night rest, which is a fundamental human right of every city, every human being. Tell me how you expect these people to function properly. Tell me how these people are supposed to think properly about the future. Tell me how these people are supposed to plan about the future. Tell me how these people are supposed to cohabit or manage their frustrations without pushing it to other people. It is not possible. Because one of the essential fundamental rights of any human being, it is to have a roof over their head. Because when you have a roof over your head, you will have a sound sleep. You can be able to think properly, articulate properly. You can be able to plan for the future. Because by having a sound night rest, your brain can then function properly. Your nervous system can function properly. So you can imagine, in Ireland, it is more easier to find a job than to find a house. And it's even said in the news that the housing crisis is their number one issue. That is to say that their government is supposed to treat this housing crisis as a top priority. In fact, it is a case of emergency. Yes. It means that their government have to treat this housing crisis as if the life and existence of their country and their citizens depends on it. The air their people breathe depends on it. But their government is attending to it, but they are doing it very casually, which is not even right, because you are seeing how the asylum seekers are coming in their numbers, sleeping in the streets, raising tents to sleep in the street because of the accommodation crisis. You see that some of the Irish people, that they don't even feel very comfortable to use the streets or to go to areas where they used to go comfortably before, because the presence of these migrants sleeping in the streets threatens some of them. Ireland is not even that big. It's a small island that is made up of 5 million people, of which 4 million is original Irish people, and 1 million is people that were later nationalized in their country. So it's not, their government don't need this rocket science to be able to provide accommodation for these 5 million people. And their government should do more to prioritize the needs of their citizens first, because every government in any part of the world, the first obligation you owe is to your citizen before anybody else. So the government in Ireland should do more to tackle this housing crisis, to build more affordable homes, houses, flats, social housing schemes, because the economy is booming. If the economy is booming and people are finding it difficult to get a place, before you know, some of these companies will start relocating their businesses out of Ireland. And that, of course, is not going to be good for Ireland as a country. Recently, Amazon is even planning to build a company there to make it much easier and for the goods that Irish people are ordering to Amazon to cost them lesser. Because before, when they are ordering from Amazon, it's either they are ordering through UK or through other parts of Europe, and which is costing them more to pay charges for these things to be brought to them when it comes to Ireland. So if Irish government don't address this housing crisis with a matter of urgency, you will see that it is just a matter of time. Some of these businesses will start moving their businesses out of Ireland. They will start relocating. That is just the truth. So their government should do more to tackle this issue before it seriously gets out of hand. You can see that their people are already demonstrating. Their people are frustrated, which you can understand. There's a whole lot of protests going on in Ireland where you even see some people carrying placard, Irish lives matters. Their lives matters. They are in their country. So their government should do more to make their people to feel secure, to make sure every of their citizens have a roof over their head.